All right, guys. It's Friday. Magandang umaga to all my Filipino people. Now, I know I'm looking a little bit rough. What's wrong with the camera? Okay, here we go. So I know I'm looking a little bit rough. So bear with me, okay? I need to shave. And I may do that later tonight. But so, what are we gonna talk about today? First of all, I want to say thank you. I got to take my hat off. I want to say thank you to you guys who continue to watch me. Thank you. The channel is slowly, we were growing fast for a moment and then it tapered off, I guess because I stopped making videos so often. But we were growing and we're growing because of you guys. And I know I'm not the most entertaining YouTuber, but I just like to talk about my experiences and some things I know about the Philippines, okay? Because people are always looking for information about the Philippines, or even just general talk about things, okay? Especially you guys who are looking for a Filipina, okay? But we'll make another video on that. So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about Filipinas. Okay? You're asawa, future asawa. We'll say that because some of you guys are already with the Filipina and you can't wait to go back to the Philippines. You cannot wait to go back and be with her, right? You're doing everything in your power to make that money so you can go back and be with her and spoil her and, you know, go back. And some of you guys are going to go back and act like you're rich and you're going to spoil her with all these fancy restaurants and buy her anything she wants. And I guess it's all part of it, right? It's all part of the flirting and courting thing, you know. But this is the thing. This is the thing I want to talk about. I'm going to turn this heat down. It's hot in here. This is what I want to talk about. Guys, for some of you guys that are going to the Philippines, and there's two reasons why you're going, or maybe three. Some of you guys are going there to find you that beautiful Filipina wife or Filipina girlfriend, okay? Some of you are going because you're going back because you already have a Filipina that's over there and you want to meet her and spend as much time with it as you can every year or every other year, whatever. That's the second. Third is some of you guys are just going there just to play around. Simply as simple as that. Some of you guys, you want a Filipina, but you don't even want to be tied down. You just want to go there and play around. And some of you guys are going to do that, and you may end up breaking the heart of some of these Filipinas. You may end up doing something to their mindset about men. You may really hurt some of these Filipino women that are, especially the ones that are younger, that really haven't been in a relationship, okay? And they're looking for someone, and they finally think they have someone. And you go over there, some of you guys gonna go over there, and you're just gonna mess around and play around. And this is a beautiful Filipina. You're gonna go over there, mess around and play around. Which, you do what you want. Where's my glasses? Do what you want. Okay? But if you're going over there to play around, I do believe it's your obligation right up front to let the girl or woman know that you're not trying to be in a relationship and you just want to pretty much have a good time. That's pretty much all you're there for. Okay? I think you should tell her that up front and not play games. So you guys can both be on the same level, and you guys, they both know what to expect. Now, some of you guys are just going over there to meet your future wife, future sawa, whatever. Now, excuse me, guys. This is the part I want to get to. You guys that already have a Filipina, and you guys that are meeting a Filipina because you want this girl to be your wife. You've been doing this long distance talking over the Skype or talking over Facebook and video chatting. And video chatting is the most important part of you meeting your Filipina. And you're video chatting, and you feel strongly about this girl or woman, Filipina. Or for some of you just doing the other way, some of you just are women that are meeting Filipino guys over there, whatever. But for some of you guys that are meeting the Filipina for the first time, and you think you're gonna be in love and all this, the one most important thing, if you're already used to messing around here in the States with women, you have a woman here, then you have this other woman on the side, but you're hiding it. If you have to hide the other woman, then you're pretty much cheating, okay? If you have to hide the other woman, you're pretty much cheating on your Filipino, your future wife or soon-to-be wife, or your wife already, your already wife. Now, hold on. I feel like I'm gonna start coughing. I need to drink just a little bit of soda. If you're gonna do that, it's very important to let her know, like, hey, I am seeing someone else. Like, just get that right out in the open. Don't play games. But like I said, if you already have a Filipino girlfriend, long-term wife, or whatever, you're about to get married, and you're still on the side messing around, you're really doing something to that Filipino woman, okay? And you're doing something to yourself, and you just don't know it. It doesn't make any sense, logical sense, to fly all the way across the other side of the planet. You spend all this money on a plane ticket. You spend all this money on a hotel, a room. You're going over there, you're buying all these things for her. You're spoiling your Filipina. But back at home in the U.S., you have a woman, or back at home you have you're messing around with other women, or you're already over in the Philippines and you done met another Filipina that you've just met, and you're starting to mess around with her on your new Filipino wife or girlfriend. Is this okay? Looks blurry. And now you're in two situations, because your Filipino girlfriend, future wife, whatever, doesn't know you're meeting or dating or talking to someone on the side, another Filipina, and that other Filipina doesn't know that you have a wife or soon-to-be girlfriend or soon-to-be wife or whatever. That other Filipina don't even know that you came over there to be with that other girl. Okay? Now you got two things on your hands. You can excuse me, guys. You can have this big problem on your hands because of this situation. And like I said, it doesn't make any logical sense to fly across the world. I know I just said this. To fly across the world You bought this plane ticket that cost thousands of dollars. You're going over here spoiling her. You're saying you're going to do this, and you can't wait to be together. And then you go over there. And some of you guys that, some of you guys go over there. You've been over there multiple times. And, you keep flying back. But now you're meeting another woman, or you're kicking it with another woman on the side. Think about this, because there's probably some of you guys out here that are really doing this, that are doing this. But you have to think to yourself that, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Is this the woman that you really, 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 truly want to be with for the rest of your life? Obviously it is, if you flew across the whole world to be with that one woman. You spent your last dime, or could not be your last dime, but you spent a lot of money to get there, to be there with her. Obviously, it's the woman you want to be with. It doesn't make any sense to do that. Trust me. Trust me when I say this. If you're trying to be that slick guy, that slick kuya, or what they call them, playboy, or I think there's just another name, I can't think of it, they call it in the Philippines. Are you trying to be that playboy or slick guy and talk to another woman on the side? Your Filipina's gonna find out. Okay? It's not like you're in the United States and you're talking to multiple women and sometimes they don't find out here because of whatever reason. But trying to do that to a Filipina, they're gonna find out. Because you know why? Because of social media. Because of Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, any of those other things, those chat things, any of them. She's going to find out. And the reason why she's going to find out is because Philippines is either, they was the first or the second most, the second country that uses and are very in tune with social media. They are the second one that are mostly involved in social media. Okay? I think there's another country right now, but Philippines used to be number one in social media. So they know social media very, very well. They know, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to get me a lottery ticket here in a moment. But they know how to navigate through social media accounts, even if it's not yours. I mean, even if it's not theirs. Your Filipina knows how to navigate through social media better than you. Okay? You cannot outsmart, and you're not going to outsmart your Filipina. So why even take the chance? Why even waste your own time on trying to cheat on or mess around with another Filipina? Why even waste her time? Why even waste the airline's time? Why even waste the airline stewardess time? You know, I can go on and on. It doesn't make any sense. And besides, just from my experience, okay, 'cause I'm married to my Filipina, and I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. I'm not trying to do I'm not trying to do anything to jeopardize our relationship. Because you know why? Because I know I'm not. Because I know I'm not. I'm not going to do it because I love my Filipino wife. I love her, and no one can strip that away from me. Okay? No other Filipina, no matter how beautiful she is or how much she try to throw something on me or do whatever, I'm not going to get pulled away from her because I already made that decision. Like, this is my Filipino wife. This is the one. This is who I chose. And I felt like at the time when me and her got together, I felt like this is where I said it back then. I think this is where I need to be at. Because of all the other stuff I was going through here in the United States. And then when I met my wife back then, we lost contact. Then we started chatting again. We lost contact. Then we started chatting again. Like that third time, I had just got out of a bad relationship. And it was horrible. Like I got so down and depressed that I was sick. Like I couldn't, it was a depression sickness where I couldn't get out the bed. I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't want to go hang out with my friends. I just stayed in the bed because of the depression I was dealing with the woman that I was dating, or I had been dating when I found out she was cheating on me. Okay. And I didn't even know why she did it. I don't know why she cheated on me. Because I did what I thought I was supposed to do. But it happens a lot here in America. And it happens a lot because the divorce rate in America is so high. It's super high. Super high. Super high. So I think that plays in a part of why some women, they do what they do or they cheat, okay? And men do it too, okay? Men do it too. But if I had to give you guys some advice, if you already chose a Filipina girl or wife, or you're going to be heading over there soon, and you're and every time you see her, you just like, I can't wait to talk to my Filipina. I can't wait till I get off of work and talk to her. I can't wait till I chat with her. And some of you guys are at the point where you're chatting with her every second of the day you can until she falls asleep at night, okay? Because their morning and day is our night, okay? Our night, they're up and it's daytime for them. Their whole day ahead of us, okay? And some of you guys are video chatting. You're leaving your cameras on. You're doing things around the house. You're driving down the street. You're going to the store, and she's right there on the camera. And it's almost like she's there in the seat with you, or she's there at the grocery store with you, or she's there at the house with you, and you sleep on the couch or on the bed, and she's on the video chat, and she's there with you. And you go to sleep and your camera's still on, and she sees you and she's doing her thing in the house. She's cleaning, and she's not going nowhere. She's just waiting on you. Just waiting on you. Some of you guys are at that point. Some of you guys has already experienced things like that, and some of you haven't experienced yet, and you're going to. So, like I said, if you chose a Filipina and you're that point, that feeling is there, then make it work. Then make it work. Because there's a reason, trust me, there's a reason why you left the U.S. to travel over there to meet a beautiful Filipina. Okay? Because trust me, if you decide to mess up with her and she leaves, you're going to wish she hasn't left, and you're going to hate to see her with somebody else. Especially if she starts dating another foreigner. You're not going to like it. Okay? You're not going to like it. And if you already have messed up on your Filipina, you better fix it. Just fix it. Okay? Just fix it. Because in the Philippines, divorce is not an option, and almost breaking up is not an option. Okay? They work they try to do their best to stay in a relationship no matter what. But they don't forget, okay? They don't forget the situation. So the situation can come up from time to time, but you guys are still together, okay? And the older you get tired of switching around and trying to find another woman. You know, the older you get, you want someone there to be with you as you're getting old. You want someone to grow old with you. You want someone, if you get older and something happens, you need someone to take care of you. Like, honestly, who's gonna do that here in the United States? Who? Like, really? Who's gonna give you that that comfort and affection like they do in the Philippines? Who's gonna go to the wet market and buy raw food, vegetables, carrots and all this stuff, fruits, bring it home and prepare a whole hand-cooked, carved up, chopped up meal? Who's going to do that here in the United States? There's not a lot of people that do that anymore. It's not. A lot of the women here, now if you're a woman here in the United States and you do this, then you're okay. But there are a lot of women in the United States that don't really know how to cook. They lost that family cooking tradition. They don't. They just know how to cook the basic things like simple chicken or lasagna or pasta, you know, things of that nature. But you go to the Philippines, I mean, these women, they're like buying the whole carrots and stuff, and they're chopping it real fine to the consistency that they want to make this dish for you. And here, the women, most people just buy it in a bag, buy salad in a bag or carrots already cut up. They're not trying to sit at home, cut up carrots, and then they're making your dinner, whatever, okay? If they know how to do that. But guys, I can go on and on and on. Just, I don't know. If you want to listen and use my advice, take my word, or think about what I said, just think about it, okay? Think about it. Because your Filipino will find out if you're trying to mess around. So just don't waste anyone's time, okay? If you love her, then love her. If you want to be with her, be with her. Let everyone know that you're with her, okay? Because I'm not leaving my wife for nothing, okay? Yes, the Philippines is full of beautiful women and pretty women. And my wife even sees there's pretty women out there. There's been times my wife even came to me and said, she's beautiful, isn't she? Yeah, she's pretty. But you're more beautiful. So, guys, just listen to what I said. Leave a comment. I gotta go because I want to buy a lottery ticket and hope I win something, a certain amount to where I can retire, quit my job, and go to the Philippines. Okay, now I gotta go. See you in the next one. Yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe if you're new. Please do that. It's right over here. You just take a second to push it. All right, guys, I have to go. Amanga to all my Filipino people. Salamat and mahal kita to all my Filipino people. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.